Alright, so here we are back in our salvage yard once again, and today we're going to be doing my least favorite of all of the salvage yard robberies, the Mctony robbery. So let's get started.
Okay, man, I was hoping you'd pick that one, because that means we get to rob Tony Mctony again. He's got it stashed away on that private sub. So how about we go?
So I'm fully expecting this to be an absolute nightmare. Not so much the setups, but definitely the heist itself. I hate this one. So yeah, we are going to be doing the disruption for this as well, just because I really hate this one, so I want to make it as easy as possible. Alright, so let's get the submarine. Alright, so first things first, we're going to go and grab the submarine. So let's see where we got to go. Alright, so here we are at Elysian Island, and we're going to take out the security team, and then we can steal the submarine. So I'm going to go ahead and use our oppressor. This should make things a lot easier. These last two. I don't know why that one won't lock on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and land up here. Hopefully land up here and not fall. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and jump down. Let's go ahead and press the release. It's going to drop the sub in the water. And then we're going to jump in the water and grab it. Or not. Okay, that's weird. I don't know why we died, but okay. So now we're going to jump in the water and grab it. Alright. Let's go ahead and get in the sub. And we just got to deliver it to the drop-off. I don't know where that is yet. We haven't been told yet. Okay, I'm just gonna go right around there. Let's do that. Alright, so here we are at the drop-off point. Alright, so now let's grab our oppressor. Let's see where the bonus things are. So we're gonna go ahead and do this since it's right here. We're gonna go ahead and do that, free mode task next. Alright, so let's do this free mode task and see which one it is. Security outfits. So we usually have to go onto the docks and find where they're at. So let's head on to the docks. Let's see if they're laying here. Nope. So if they're not there, then they're sometimes down here. Nope. And they're probably in the middle here. Let's get rid of these guys. Alright, so here they are all the way out here. Took way longer to find than it should have. And this is another reason I hate the Mctony robbery, is the setups are not hard, they're just stupid and annoying. Like, I hate driving the submarine. Every time finding the security outfits, they're always like in a random spot in the middle of nowhere. Alright, so that's done. Let's go ahead and do the next task. Sonar equipment. Alright, so here we are. Let's go ahead and take out whatever guys are out here. Where are these guys at? I can't. There we go. There we go. Let's go ahead and heal up. See, there's more guys down here, but I don't see them. There they are. Alright. So that's done. Who is still shooting at me? It's weird. I didn't see him show up on my map. That was weird. Alright, so that's done. Let's head inside. Alright, so we gotta take out some guys in here and then we gotta find the sonar equipment. And I did not mean to do that, but whatever. Let's try this again. Yeah, once again, this is my least favorite of the salvage yard robberies. It is the absolute worst. Even the setup missions are horrible. Alright, let's get rid of this last guy. Alright, now we can start searching for the sonar equipment. Bunch more guys just spawned in. Alright, let's check this one. Check this one. Nothing. Alright, so let's try this. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, task complete. So now we have one more free mode task to do, but we're going to also do the disruption because, again, and I cannot stress this enough, I hate this one. Alright, so let's go ahead and blow this stuff up. Alright, let's head inside the lockup. Got a couple guys. Alright. Can we shoot it, or do we have to blow it up? Alright, who said he's sticking off? Away. Alright. We're gonna access the laptop right here. Maybe. There we go. And then we're going to go back out and we got to hunt down a few more shipments. resummon my oppressor just so I can resupply my missiles. Where is it? There it is, okay. And then we have 3 more shipments to destroy, and we have 8 minutes to do it. So it should be plenty of time. Let's see where we've got to go. Okay, so 2 of them are this way and 1 of them's in the opposite direction. So we're gonna head over this way first. Let's see which one's closer. Alright, I want to go for the one that's further away because it's moving. Alright, so we're coming up on the next crate, and there it is. And it should do. I missed. Alright, let's fire again. Alright, 2 down. Let's go to the next one. Let's see. Where do we want to go? We're going to do that one across, straight across, because it's also moving. Alright, here we coming up on number 3. And let's get a lock and fire. Alright, now let's head to the last one. Alright, here we are at the 3rd and final crate, or shipment rather, and where is it? There it is, alright. Fire again, and we should be good. Alright, and we're done. Perfect. So that was the disruption. Now we just have 1 more free mode task left to do, and we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, here we are at the last free mode task. Let's go ahead and call Jamal, and we just have to grab, looks like, yep, cutting torch. So it should just be right over here. And it's usually just around here somewhere. Alright, I'm starting to lose my patience with this whole robbery. Where is the stupid cutting torch? Usually it's right here when you land, you'll see it right away. There it is. All the way back here. Finally. Alright, let's take this back to the salvage yard and start the stupid finale. Alright, so we were ready to start the Mctony robbery finale. I just restocked snacks and armor before starting this, so I don't think it'll help. I think it's still going to be a disaster, but let's get going. Alright, so I know I've said this several times already in this video, but I absolutely hate this robbery. This is definitely my least favorite salvage yard robbery. I think this is one of my least favorite just missions in general in the entire game. Other than maybe up there with the one where you have to chase the train for the auto shop. But I mean, the setups for this are awful. I mean, look at right now. We have to, like, the first half of this mission is flying all the way up to Polito Cove to get in the submarine, and then getting from the submarine and then finding the other sub. So, like, yeah, it's annoying. I'll be back when we get there. Alright, now here we are finally at the submarine. So let's get off our oppressor and get in the submarine and find Mctony submarine. Alright, so I'm going to speed this up till we get there. Alright, so here we are at Tony's submarine. I'm going to go ahead and enter through the moon pool. We will be trying to do the bonus objectives. I am not in any way hopeful that we're going to get any of them, but we're going to try. They are get 15 headshots. We should probably be able to do that one. Finding the head of security within a minute. I doubt we'll get that one, but I'm going to try. And not dying during the robbery. I know that's not going to happen. Let's just say if I get through this without dying with dying less than 5 times, I'll consider it a win. But it's probably going to be more like 10 or 15. So yeah, we're just going to go in guns blazing because I just want to get this over with and I just can't be bothered. Alright, so let's head to the engine room. You can be stealthy and just walk right through, but as soon as you go in the engine room and start destroying things anyway, they're going to start attacking you, so there's really no point. Alright, what do we got here? So there's usually guards in here somewhere. There we go. There we go. Should be another one over there. Yep. Alright. We can start destroying these consoles. And I'm not going to be counting headshots on this one. I can't be bothered with this. I can't stress how much I hate this robbery. And just want to get through it as quickly as possible and hopefully not get completely obliterated every 5 seconds. Alright, so let's find that in security. He's typically on the opposite side of the sub and behind a bunch of doors, so that's why I don't think we'll be doing it within 1 minute. Yeah. Especially not considering I'm going the opposite way I need to go. So the right way to go would be to go back down to the room that we came in, go across the way and enter across there. I'm not doing that. I'm doing the longest possible way, so we're definitely not going to be finding him within a minute. There's a guy right in here. And there's the car we got to steal. And I forgot, we can't even go this way. So that was a complete waste of time. We're just going to head back downstairs and just do this the long way. Let's put some more armor on. I am shocked I haven't died yet. But there's still time. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this door. And he's usually either in the barracks or in the mess hall. So we'll see where he's at. Let's open the door. There's a guy there. I really hate that it unequips our gun every time. Oh, there's another reason I hate this place, is the invisible walls that are just blocking you from shooting things. It's awesome. It's great. Everything's great. Alright, where are we? Let's go here. Here's the mess hall. Let's see if he's in here. If he is in here, he's usually right there, so I don't think, yeah, he's not in here. Alright, so then he's up here in the barracks. Yep, there he is. And we're dead. Hey, alright, so we have now officially blown 2 of the 3 bonus objectives. So, yeah, it's great. Love this one. It's my favorite one. Can't you tell? It's awesome. It's great. Alright, let's get back to where we were. Some more armor on. And I don't have patience for this guy, so we're just gonna do this. And I missed. just gonna do this, and I'm dead. Awesome. Don't know who shot me, don't know where they shot me from, but it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so that's 2 deaths. So 3 more to go. If I get only 3 more, and this will be a success. Probably gonna be more like 5 or 6 more. Wish I was kidding.
I'm gonna shut down your neck.
Alright, go. Oh, and there. Wait, alright. Death number 4. Alright. I'm done playing games. Just gonna lob grenades at this guy until he's dead.
Drop your weapon. Heads up. My partner's down.
Oh, that worked. Alright, cool. So, a bunch of more guys over here.
Take cover now.
Let's find the key card or whatever it is we need. Control codes. Alright. Now we're gonna head to the bridge and take out a bunch of guys there and beach this stupid submarine.
You fucker! Ah! Take cover! My partner's down.
Alright, it should be at least, yep, there's another one. There's usually a guy right here. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Alright, let's go ahead and use the control codes. And we get to do the only part of the thing I actually like, and that's beaching the sub.
Since we fucked up the Navy, this thing can only go straight. Luckily, that's
Of course, this is so slow.
right onto the beach in front of you.
Alright, and the sub is beached. So now we just gotta open the doors and steal the car and get it back to the salvage yard. Alright, so let's head back to the moon pool.
You good in there? Man, I bet that shit was off.
That guy.
Okay, but look, we don't have a lot of time. The cops will be there any second because of the crash. Activate the landing pad and get the car.
Alright, so we're gonna go over this way. We already took this guy out, so that's nice. And we're gonna go ahead and activate the controls. Then we're gonna heal up and throw some more armor on before we get in the car and get out of here. Let's heal up. Alright. Here's the car. Alright, now we just gotta lose the cops. And we're gonna lose the cops the same way we would if this was the Cluckenbell Farm raid, and we're just gonna drive right over here to the train tunnel and get through the tunnel and stay in there to lose the cops.
Straight for the yard. We'll get that baby fixed up and it's time to party.
Alright. That's a wall. that's a fence. Alright, let's go around. Alright, and we should be here up here on the tracks. Alright. So there's the train. We're gonna ignore the train. Get on the tracks, and hopefully we lose the cops before the train comes back. Alright, we've already started to lose them, and we found them again. That's great. Alright, so here we are in the train tunnel, and we are just going to sit here and wait for the wanted level to go away. Alright, well I'll be honest, this was not as much of a disaster as it has been for me in the past. I think I've only died 4 times. There is one more obstacle that we're going to run into that might just ruin this entire thing, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, quite literally actually. So once the cops are gone, we'll head out here, we're going to follow the tracks to Sandy Shores, and then head back to the salvage yard. Alright, so we're going to stay on the tracks here. And we shouldn't run into the train again. Hopefully we don't run into the train again, because we're in a really bad spot right now if we do. Alright. So we are pretty much home free. Except for the one more spot that I said can potentially cause me grief. There's the train. And that spot is the bridge right here. So, if you're not careful when you cross the train bridge coming up... Alright, we made it this time. So if you're not careful, you hit the thing, you can go flying and end up landing in the river and drowning the car. And then having to do it all over again. I wish I was kidding. And I wish it hadn't happened more than once. Have I mentioned that I hate this robbery? Alright, now we're home free. We're just going to head back to the salvage yard, and we'll see you when we get there. Alright, we've made it back to our salvage yard. Let's see how horrible we did. I don't even think we got the 15 headshots. I don't think we got any of the bonuses. Let's see. Oh no, we did get 15 headshots. Alright, so we got 10k from it. We obviously didn't get the other 2 because I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. This was not a guide. This was not a successful walkthrough. If anything, this is watch the idiot play the Mctony robbery. I can't stress enough how much I hate the Mctony robbery. I really, really can't stress that enough, and I'm going to keep saying it. I hate it. But yeah, that will be it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.